guys, it's me, Sheree, coming back with an update video. First I want to apologize for this hat on my head. I got some old braids in. I did not feel like putting on a wig, so I said let me just slap on the cap, okay? Because I'm just decluttering the house, throwing some stuff, donating some stuff away. So today was just cleanup day, okay? So I'm sorry for the hat. And another thing, I hope everybody had a Merry Christmas, a blessed Christmas sorry. And hope everybody will have a Happy New Year as well. Okay, I'm happy that I'm still here. But first off, I think on the last video I had left off with my radiation. With the radiation, it was like at the end of September, beginning of October. I had 5 rounds of radiation. It was every other day, and it went smoothly. Didn't feel, that much. I didn't feel that much side effects as I did when I had my head radiation. So the only thing I felt was tired. Of course, with anything you do with chemo and radiation, you're gonna feel tired. But I just felt tired, and sometimes because it reminds you that my gallbladder was still swollen too while I was getting the radiation. So like when I set up and everything like that, that was like, kind of, it would hurt. It would ache. Yeah, I would say aching. And then, take a Tylenol and, you'll be fine. So it really wasn't that much to it, just tired and everything. But the radiation went smoothly. I had a checkup and it was shrunk. It was not gone. It still was just a little bit there, but it shrunk from what it was, and they could tell that the radiation worked. So I think by now, from the last time I had that scan, it's probably healed up now, I'm guessing, because I don't feel any more aches or anything like that. And then what else? What other update? Oh yes, my doctor, she put me back on Aromacin. I guess it's how you pronounce it. I tell you, these medications be having some complicated words, but she put me back on that. Just the side effects of those pills and Aromacin, sorry, is a hormone blocker pill. Because I tried the tamoxifen, and that was like real harsh on my body. But this one is harsh too, but I can tolerate this more. I still have the cramps or the joint. It feels like arthritis. I would say arthritis. So the joints in my joints, my foot, like my ankle, you get like real bad cramps or Charlie horses at night, in my knees, definitely in my hands. And it's like if I sit down for a very long time in my hip area, it will hurt. And then it'll take, when I stand up, it takes me like a minute to straighten my body up, because I'm sitting. It just feel like arthritis is all throughout my body when I'm taking this. So of course with that, she prescribed me muscle relaxers, and so the muscle relaxers really help. But I try not to take them too often, but sometimes you just can't help it, because it's just like, I don't know, you just feel like a elderly person, just can't move around, but you have to make yourself move around, if that makes sense. And then also too, I just been having a tremendous weight gain, of course from the steroids and everything. and it's just like packing on, but I don't have an appetite. Like, I can eat a kid's meal and be done for the day, or it's like just eat small portions. And I'm like, why am I gaining so much weight? She said, because of the steroids, you know. And then, like, I said, okay. She said, you can work out, you know. I said, okay. So I tried to work out. If I was to do sit-up, crunches, of course, my gallbladder starts hurting real bad. It feels like, I don't know, something exploded. You know, it just hurts after I do like a sit-up or, you know, crunches or whatever. It feels like it's just gonna explode. It just hurts really bad. And so she told me, don't do that anymore. Of course, she did a scan to make sure that I didn't, you know, if it didn't bust or anything, you know. And she said that the scan came back that it was still kind of swollen, but it was fine. You know, I didn't hurt anything. And she just told me to pretty much just walk. You know, and I'm just like, okay. But then she's like, if you feel really tired, sit down. If you feel dizzy, sit down. So, you know, even though everything is still, you know, stable, no signs of anything growing back, your body still, you know, just reacts to what you're putting in your body. The chemo and the medication and everything, because I'm taking a lot of stuff, because with the Kadcyla, it causes you know, blood pressure. So my blood pressure been up high, just everything, just your body just feels so weak, but you still got to push through. And you know, it's just a journey. Some of y'all who know, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It seems like I'm just speechless, but it's just, you know, a hard thing. But if you like know, like, oh, okay, I can do this, I can do this. But you know, that's it. That's pretty much like the side effects of everything that's going on now. And I just wish that, you know, if it was stable, that I wouldn't have any of the feelings, you know, that's going on and everything, especially this weight gain. I just feel so, ugh. But hey, it'll come off eventually. I really don't care at this point. As long as I'm still here, hey, let the weight pile on, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, that's about it as far as, you know, the update and everything that's going on. Everything is stable. I'm still going every 3 weeks, getting Kadcyla or the chemo. And yeah, I'm feeling okay. As far as that part, you know, everything is still the same. But let me tell you about the blessings that, you know, I've been having without going into too much detail. But I don't know. It's just like, I really feel like God is like really blessing me. You know, people, you know, are blessing me, and I'm grateful for it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what? You know, did you make a mistake? Like, huh? And I'm like, thank you so much. You like, you don't know, and all the prayers and just everything. And I'm so grateful for all of that. You know, just really grateful. One big thing that happened was I was able to go on a free cruise with Carnival. Carnival pretty much gave me a free cruise, and I was like, what? And all I had to pay was my plane ticket to go to Miami, and I had got an 8-day cruise. And see, that was on my vision board that I wanted to see beautiful, clear water. And then it just happened, you know, and I'm just like, huh? You know, like, me? Are you sure? And hey, I was like, okay, well, thank you. And I went. It was me, my mom, and her friend, and it was a nice, getaway. We went to Aruba and we went to Bonaire. And I was just like, this is beautiful, And I think I'm gonna try to go back to Aruba, like fly there and stay there a couple of days, because that island is beautiful. I mean, very beautiful. So I think that's what I may do with me and my daughter and my mom. So, but yeah, it was just wonderful, And I just that made me happy, then, that was one of my ups, still dealing with this, the cancer, the breast cancer and everything. It is still, you still have your downs as well as you still have your ups. Even though you feel good, you be like, yes. And then sometimes you just be like, I don't feel like getting out of bed. I just want to stay in the bed. You still have the depression moment and then the up moments. But I think my down moments come when I know I have a treatment coming up. I'm like, here we go again. Gotta go to this doctor. Don't want to, but here we go. So, it's just, I wish it was a cure for what the breast cancer that I have. I wish it was a cure and I didn't have to go to the doctor every 3 weeks. It's like, I don't know. I just don't like it, okay? Because you got to plan everything you do, you have to plan around it. And it's like, oh, I want to go here. Let me make sure my, treatment ain't this day. This week. And it'll be like, oh, well, maybe next week we can go. I can't do anything this week because, after the treatment, you feel down and then kind of down like the next day. But then you have this energy because of the steroids in it. And then you want to clean everything. And then it's like you level. And then when it's time for treatment again, you're back down. So you have to schedule pretty much, if you're going anywhere or doing anything, you have to schedule your time again around your treatment and how you feel. Because I say probably if you do like me, the mild chemo, I would say when you're ups and when you're down, and in your time that you could able to go and just not when your body gonna be like, nah, you can't do it, So, but yeah, those usually be like my depression time, I guess. But I didn't want to say depression, I'm just gonna say my downtime. And then too, it be a lot on your, mind as far as reflect on different stuff. And that's why I hate being in that, because you be like, my friends, no, who was there for me? So let me tell you, so anybody who is going through something, I say medically, because I talk to a lot of women, and or a lot of women reach out to me as well because they see that I do this video on YouTube, this little, whatever. I'm not no professional YouTuber. I just, talk what I go through. But on here, I do get a lot of direct messages on Instagram. Like, hey, I don't have any friends. You think that people are there for you, that it's really not there for you. Let me tell you, I wouldn't call it losing friends, but you got to understand people have their life as well. And, if you see them or you call them, that they will, probably talk to you like, hey, how you doing? But it's not like how it was when you was well. Because when you was well, it was like, hey, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, I think it's because they don't understand of what you're going through, or either they're scared of what you've been going through. And sometimes maybe, you know, you need to reach out. Now, if you don't reach out a couple of times and they ain't responding back, then, you know, but, you know, but what I found for me and the people that I know for sure that's there for me is my family. So that's like my mom, my dad, and my aunt, and my cousin, my daughter, you know, those are people. But then it's like people that you was really close to, you don't even get a text to be like, hey, you okay? You know, hey, you sick? If I was not on social media like Facebook and Instagram, people probably wouldn't even still know I was alive or not. So, I mean, my thing is, and this is to the lady, I'm talking to a lady that that inboxed me. From my experience, or I wouldn't say experience, but from what I think, okay? So from what I think is, if you had a friend and they know your situation, but I say if you reached out to them or calling them like, hey, and, you know, leave a voicemail, they don't call back, you text and they don't call back, I would say write them off the list, because that's not a friend. So you give them what they give you. So if they're not being reached out, you don't need them in your life anyway. You need to think about getting better, think about getting healthier, thinking about, you know, prosperity, you know, just, you need to think about you, because obviously they're not, and you need to just pray. If you can't talk to anybody, you can talk to God, okay? So, hey, I just, you know, it's just been years, and I guess some people, you know, are like out of sight, out of mind. You know, if I don't have to see you, I ain't gonna call you because you're not on my mind. So you just have to take it that way as well. But everything will come better as long as you have, you know, a few people around you that you know that's there for you. That's all you need. That's pretty much all you need. So, but yeah, that's to the young lady that inboxed me about, you know, the friend situations and stuff. So, but yeah, I think that is it. Everything is, like I said, everything is fine. Everything is still stable. I still get treatments every 3 weeks, but you know, hey, I make it do what it do. If I get too much down, I just start cleaning. I don't know why, but I clean. But I'm gonna try to work, you know, this walk-in. I've been doing it, but then I like stop, and I do it and I stop, because it's like my feet will cramp up when I start walking and stuff. But I get it. I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna keep going so I can get some of this weight off. But oh yeah, too, I usually talk about around this time about my vision board. So the vision board I did for 2021. Now, if you don't believe in this, like, I don't know, but it's more like manifestation, affirmation type stuff. So my 2021, like 85% of that came true. And I was like, you know what? This ain't nothing but God, because it said write the vision, make it plain, right? So do your vision board. And I will be doing mine tomorrow or the next day. But I try to have it done before the 1st. But yeah, anything you want to happen for the future, or to happen in your life, or new job, or, you know, a new you, I say do your vision board, manifest it, and it will happen. It will happen. You believe in God, you stand strong, you look at that vision board, and you know, you're gonna have to put work in it too, but just you know. But like I said, 85% of whatever I put on there, it happened. So, you know, but yeah, that's about it. And again, if you have any questions, you can put it on the comments, or you can inbox me on Instagram. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.